welcome back everyone. Vito here from MiniWarGaming.com, and I've got Jasper in here with me today from sunny Florida. And we are going to be playing 2,000 points of the White Scars versus Genestealer Cult. Now, I haven't played against Genestealer Cult all that often. I think the last time I played against them was against the Glacial Geek Phil. And oh boy, did he ruckus me hard. So I imagine that something similar might happen. But I do have the White Scars, so there may be a little bit of pushback with the new Imperium book. They are quite strong, but we shall see. I'm hoping for a really fun and tough matchup. As you did say that this is a B+ or A kind of list.
I tried.
You tried. So I imagine this is going to be quite a really good matchup. And there is a ton of models. Oh boy, what was it, 160 you said? 148 models. Oh boy, oh boy. But if you would like to be in Jasper's spot, please go to MiniWarGaming.com/challenge for all of those details. And also make sure to go to our Facebook page to take a look at all the really cool events that are happening, because we have a ton of really great stuff coming in the pipeline in the near future. But until then, folks, let's take a look at the armies and the board. Taking a look at 2,000 points of White Scars. Yes, I know we've got more and more Green Marines, but guess what, folks? This is not an illusion. These are not Green Marines. These are Emerald White. We have a little bit of Azuri White and a little bit of Ochre White mixed in. So it's all white. I don't know what you guys are complaining about. This is all White Scars. No, honestly, I'm still waiting for my Forge World order to come in because I got a whole whack ton of Forge World Outrider bikes to supplement my regular bikes. So still waiting for that order to come in. And yes, my own White Scar army is slowly coming together. So taking a look at 2,000 points of White Scars, I have my battalion on this side and my Outrider on this side. So let's take a look, dive deep. We have my standard captain on bike with a Thunder Hammer and Storm Shield, giving him a 3+ in vulnerable save. I'm going to go ahead and spend 2 command points right off the bat to make him a chapter master. He's been working out so well that he deserves the upgrade. Additionally, I'm going to be spending 1 command point for Tempered by Wisdom, which allows to give him an extra Warlord trait. So he's going to have 2 of them. So the first one is going to be Chagoran Storm. Anytime he charges or performs a heroic intervention, he gets to add a D3 extra attacks, so he can potentially have 8 attacks with his Thunder Hammer. And for his extra Warlord trait, he's going to have the Master of Snares. So any enemy unit within 1 inch of him has to roll I have to roll a 4+. If I succeed on a 4+, they cannot fall back. So that's what my Warlord is going to have for today. Moving on forward, we have a Librarian on bike. For my psychic powers, I'm going to be taking Ride the Winds, which will be adding +2 to both my charges and to my advances. And then I'll be taking Storm Wreath, which if successfully cast, no overwatches are allowed to be taken onto a unit. So that's going to be pretty powerful with the Librarian. Going on to my troop choices, I have my standard of 3 Intercessor squads. What you see is what you get with them. Trying something a little bit new, because I had a little bit of extra points with trying out my new list. So I'm going to be taking 2 units of 5 scouts, and they are going to be armed with their bolters. Sergeant over here with the bolt pistol and the combat knife. And then I had a little bit of extra points, so I decided to go ahead and take one of the scouts with a heavy bolter. Going into my fast attack, I have 2 units here of Inceptors. They are all armed with their bolters, so what you see is what you get with them. And then going into my last fast attack for the battalion is a unit of Scout Bikers. They're all armed with the bolters on the bikes, and then they all have shotguns. And last but not least, into the battalion, we have the dedicated transport in the form of the Repulsor. It is going to be armed with 2x crack storm grenade launcher, the twin las cannon, heavy onslaught Gatling cannon, the onslaught Gatling cannon, 3 storm bolters, and then the auto launchers. I didn't want to spend any extra points on this thing. It's already got a ton of weaponry, and it works out just fine for me. And last but not least is going to be my Outrider detachment. Being led by it is going to be a lieutenant. What you see is what you get with him. I have 3 units of attack bikes. Each one of them has been upgraded to have multi-meltas. And then I have 3 units of bikers. 2 units are going to be 6 bikes. 1 unit is going to be 5. All 3 of them have 2 plasma guns in each, and then all of them, including the sergeant, have chainswords. And that is going to equal 2,000 points of White Scars. One thing I totally forgot to mention was the relic that I'm going to be taking on my Warlord. It's the standard that you guys have seen me take a bunch. I really love it. It has a ton of versatility, and it's going to be the Wrath of Heaven. So an extra 2 inches onto his bike, making him movement 16, and then he can move through all terrain and models, including friendly and enemy, as if they're not there. And now we're going to be taking a look at 2,000 points of Genestealers. All right, Jasper, where'd you like to start?
We're running a battalion and a brigade. So we have a total of 20 command points to start off with. In the brigade, we're running 3 squads of Brood Brothers infantry being led by the guys with the chainswords and pistols. Leading the battalion, there is the Cult Magus and the Cult Patriarch. Moving on to the brigade. Oh, I should probably talk about their psyker powers. The Magus is going to be running Mind Control and Mass Hypnosis. The Patriarch, who has the Crouchling accompanying him, will have Mind Control, Mass Hypnosis, Might from Beyond. The brigade, pretty standard. It's the Jackal Alphys, who provides the +1 bonus to hit rolls in the shooting phase against one unit. The Icon Ward, who gives the 6-up Feel No Pain bubble. The Primus, +1 to hit rolls in the fight phase and rerolls wound rolls of 1 the turn he comes up against a targeted unit. Ton of rules in this army. There is the Clamavis, who has the +1 aura to charge and leadership rolls. Oh, advanced charge and leadership rolls. Mr. Command Points Man, the Nexos, sits in the back and gets me command points. The Kellermorph, Mr. Rudy Tooty Point and Shooty, got his 6 shots with his pistols that can turn up to 12 if he hits with all of them. And I have a Sanctus who is running the Anti-Psyker, the Silencer Sniper Rifle. Those are my HQ and Elite choices. Over here we have 3 squads of Brood Brothers, heavy weapons teams with mortars. To the troops choices in the brigade, we've got 4 squads that are running mining lasers, grenade launchers, and then just 6 dudes. The guys in the bright green are going to be the leaders for the squad. And then 2 of the squads are running seismic cannons with 2 grenade launchers, and then the remaining 6 dudes. Fast attack for the brigade, we've got 3 squads of Jackal Bikers. Adelan Jackals. The Wolf Quads are all running the Heavy Flamers, the Adelan Incinerators, 12-inch range on it. And they're all carrying shotguns for the Wolf Quads, shotguns, auto pistols for the normal guys. The leaders are running shotgun, auto gun, and 1 guy in each squad is carrying a shotgun and a grenade launcher. Finally, dedicated transports. We have 4 Goliath trucks, and they are upgraded with demolition charges. Oops, I skipped over the 20-man squad of Acolyte hybrids. They are just armed with a cult icon, and everyone has a hand flamer. There is no rock weapons in here, but everything that you see is going to be Cult of the Bladed Cog. I can talk about some Warlord traits. I have a few because I am playing Genestealer Cults. I'm spending 1 command point before the start of the game to form a Brood Coven, to give the The Magus is going to have Single-Minded Obsession. After deployment, I can select one unit from your army and re-roll all wounds for all attacks made by friendly bladed cog units that are within 6 inches of him. The Patriarch is going to have Alien Majesty, plus 3 inches to his aura range, so a big fearless bubble. And finally, the Primus is just going to have, not Shadowstalker, Biomorph Adaptation, plus 1 to his attacks and strength, so he is base strength 5 now.
Very nice.
What else? I am also spending points on an extra relic. I am going to get the Gift from Beyond sniper rifle. It gets plus 2 to wound rolls against non-vehicle, non-monster targets.
And that's it? Because that sounds like a lot.
Oh, and my Brigade is going to be a Deliverance Brood Surge for 1 additional command point. Bringing me a total of 1, 2, 3 command points spent before the start of the game, and I don't think that I'm going to use the icon of the Cult Ascendant this game. I want to start with more command points.
Because you're still starting with 17 after spending 3.
Yes.
That's still quite a bit. Because I still spent 3, and I have 6 to your 17. So that's still that's a lot. So that's going to be 2,000 points of Genestealer Cult. Oh boy, do my bolters have to do the Emperor's work today. Alright, the game that we're going to be playing for today is going to be the Eternal War Mission Supplies from Above. The way this one works is there are going to be 4 objectives that we are battling from. We have 1, 2, 3, and 4, not in that particular order, mind you. So the way this one works is at the start of each battle round, starting with a player who has the first turn, we alternate picking objective markers for each objective marker on the board. Each player then rolls a d6. The player who scores the highest can move that objective marker up to 3 inches, but they cannot end the objective on top of other models. If the results are ended in a tide, however, the marker is not moved this battle round. Starting from the second battle round, each player scores a 1 victory point for each objective marker that they control. A player controls an objective marker if they have more models within 3 inches of it than their opponent. However, if only 1 player has models that can fly, excluding obviously models that have the flyer battle roll, within 3 inches of the objective marker, then they control it regardless of the number of models that are actually on that objective. And then there's also the standard Slay the Warlord, First Strike, and Line Breaker. And this is what we are looking like after deployment. The mat that we are going to be playing on today, folks, this is from Table War. All the terrain that you are seeing, these were custom made long time ago from Adam from Greenleaf Terrain. And then all of this really cool terrain here on top, sprinkled throughout, that is from Games Workshop. As for our narrative for today, the White Scars, they have been tasked to go into this penal colony that has had an uprising. This prison over here has been taken over by a Genestealer Cult. For some reason, the prison, we don't know why the Genestealer are so interested in this prison planet, but they are. All the prisoners are now Genestealers, so the White Scars, they are now tasked to come and put the entire planet to compliance. So that's going to be our narrative for today.
It's the mining colony on a Forge World. They're trying to get the metals and stuff, but now we're taking over. That's why we're Bladed Cog.
That's it. So as I'm currently standing, the White Scars will be going first.
Deployment's finished. I'm nominating the Repulsor as my single-minded obsession.
Okay.
So within 6 inches of my Magus, I have reroll all wound rolls.
For against the Repulsor.
Only against the Repulsor.
Okay, that sounds good. Yeah, I think I'm going to go first. Like I said, this is my second time going against Genestealer Cult. I have an idea of what they can do. Yeah, they have a ton of shenanigans. And I know that I can't go... As soon as I go up 9 inches away or towards a blip, the blip has to reveal itself at the end of the movement phase. So I really need to consider what I want to do because I have no idea what any of these blips technically are.
Should we go over what's in blips and what's...
Yeah, sure, if you actually want to go ahead. So let's take a quick break and we'll come back.
Okay, so deployed as blips, we have the 3 squads of Brood Brothers Infantry, the 3 squads of mortar teams, the Sanctus, the Jackal Sniper, and the Patriarch are starting on the board, as well as the Bikers, all 3, and the 4 trucks. Each truck has the mining laser squads of neophytes boarded onto them. In Deep Strike, I have the 20-man squad of Acolytes, the 2 squads of seismic cannons, the Kellermorph, the Clanmavis, the Primus, the Icon Ward, and the Magus, all in Deep Strike. The only thing that I have deployed physically on the is this Nexos.
So that is the only guy that is on the table.
Yep, the reason being, if the Nexos is on the board and my opponent spends command points during the first turn movement phase, I can potentially gain some back on 6s. Also, when I am flipping over my blips, I can move one of them and replace it anywhere within my deployment zone.
Okay, so yeah, with all that being said, any one of these blips can be anything that Jasper just said. So with White Scars being speed, I think I might just drive forward, maybe reveal what one of these blips are, and
you can't get within, you cannot go within 9 inches,
right.
But at the end of your movement phase, all of them show up.
So yeah, they'll show up and then I can make, hey, and I can't shoot at them afterwards, right?
They are not deployed as units right now, but they are technically on the board.
On the board. Okay, if that is the case, maybe I can go ahead and grab some early objectives. I don't know if this is going to bite me in the butt, but I'm going to go ahead and take the first turn. Jasper, would you like to try and seize the initiative? What are you thinking?
Let's see. You know what? I will attempt to seize.
Okay.
Nope.
Getting a 2. No. So we are going to go into a White Scars turn. Number 1. Going right into my movement phase, I'm going to start with my attack bike. It's going to go 14 inches base and go and snag this objective right there. My scout bikes, they are going to go 16 right to here. And then what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go ahead and move the rest of the army, and if anything in my army shows up near a blip, we'll go ahead and reveal it. So actually something we do have to go ahead and do, starting at the battle round, is move these objectives. So we'll start with number 1. We roll 6. You get to choose where that goes, 3 inches.
I'm going to put it 3 inches straight back toward my deployment zone.
And then we'll go with objective number 3.
Okay.
I'll have that go 3 inches that way.
Right there?
Yeah, towards me. Perfect. Objective number 4 now.
Okay.
3 inches towards me.
Typically how...
So no one was on this one, so we'll just go ahead.
Oops.
Oops. 4. So you can go ahead and move that one wherever you want.
I'm going to take you off the objective.
Nice.
Oh, there.
And this is where I'm going to be ending up after my movement phase. Just kind of moved all these bikes forward this way. Intercessors standing still. Same thing with the scouts. My lieutenant just moved up a bit. These guys shifted up. Same thing with these guys. My chapter master moved up. My librarian did advance, getting behind the repulsor. Big squad of 6 moved up. My attack bike shifted on over this way. Scouts in the building staying still. And then we had another unit of 6 move on this way with the attack bike that swung around that way. And that's going to be the end of my movement phase.
Alright. So the first thing that I'm going to do is put a blip way up here. That is the result of the Nexos's strategic coordinator. And we're going to put the Sanctus right up on his sniper post. And we are going to take a shot for 0 command points.
And from his perch, he's going to be taking a shot at my Warlord.
Alright, 2 up to hit. Hits. I am strength 4 and you're T5, but I have the relic, so I am wounding you on 3s and a mortal wound on a 4 or higher. Ooh, that is going to be a mortal wound and AP 1.
So it's a mortal wound and in addition?
Correct.
Okay, cool. So I have my 3-up invulnerable save. Oh, so damage?
Do you want to? It's damage D3. Would you like
Oh,
to
damage D3. Yeah, I'll say use a command point to try and stop that, which I do.
And you use a command point. My Nexus is on the field. On a 6-up, I gain 1. I do not.
So I just take 1 mortal wound.
Correct.
And as the White Scars turn on the lights from their bikes, the Genestealers finally reveal themselves. And oh, Nelly, is there quite a bit of Genestealers all over the board. Who's your Warlord in? Is it this guy?
The Patriarch has to be the Warlord.
Has to be the Warlord.
However, I have additional characters with Warlord traits.
Gotcha. I'm not going to be doing anything in my Psychic phase because I don't really need to be charging anywhere. So I don't need to do that. Yeah, so we're just going to go right into my shooting phase.
For a counter charge?
No, not even for... No Overwatch. Maybe. Actually, you know what? Yeah, I got nothing, so we're just gonna go right into our shooting. So we're gonna be starting off with our Scout Bikers, and we're gonna be pumping all of our shots into these, they're Jackals?
Atlan Jackals.
Atlan Jackals. We have 3 Scouts within range of our shotguns, so everything is going into the Atlan Jackals. Bolter shots, hitting on 4s, because you're -1 for these guys.
Yes.
And then looking for 4s to wound. Only getting 4. You have your full up save.
Alright, 5 ups. Make 2. 1 biker is gonna die.
And then the shotgun blasts hitting on 4s. And looking for 4s. Oh, is your toughness 5?
T4.
T4, dirt bikes.
5 ups. 1 more biker.
Squad of bikes over here. We're going to be continuing to pump some fire down into here. Maybe get first strike. Do we want to use our plasma guns? Yeah, we are going to supercharge or overcharge our plasma guns. Starting with the bolters, hitting on 4s. And looking for 4s to wound.
Yeah. 5 up saves. 4. So that's 1 on him, and 1, 2, 3 on to him. So he's got 1 wound remaining.
And now for the plasma gun shots. The first guy, crap. Second guy hits. Okay, so 1 guy is going to be dead. T4, so we're looking for a 2 to wound. And we do. This is going to be at AP -3.
6 up invuln save for bladed cog. 1 guy dies. Pew.
And then 1 of my guys dies as well. Next, we're going to go with the attack bike. We're going to start with the bolters into him, and then the multi-melta will go downrange into that squad because we don't have any other decent targets. So starting with the bolters, hitting on 4s, which is a pretty...
Average.
It's not bad. And then 4s to wound with 1.
5 up. Not good.
Taking 1 wound.
Correct.
And then we have the multi-melta going down into those jackals, still on a 4, because that -1. It does hit. Looking for a 2 to wound, which it does at AP minus a lot. So you have your invul.
Yep, 6 up. Not good.
For D6 damage, for 5 damage.
It kills 1 guy. Really good.
My Warlord's going to be going next. He doesn't have anything decent to shoot at, so he's going to try to take out this guy for first strike. Looking for 3s because of your -1. Hitting with everything, and then looking for 4s to wound. Getting 3.
5 ups. And he's dead.
So we're going to swing over onto my right flank, if you want to call it that. More center. Is the center of the flank? My center. The attack bike is going to be firing everything downrange into... Oh, what's this thing called?
Goliath truck.
The Goliath truck. So we're going to be starting with the bolters first. We are going to be hitting it on 3s, which we do with only 2 of them. And then it is toughness 6, so we're looking for 5s to wound. We have 1. You have your full save.
Ready? Makes it.
Nice. Then we have the multi-multa, which hits on a 3. We hit, looking for a 3 to wound, which we do. I believe you're going to have, with rugged construction, it's going to be a 6 up feel no pain?
Yes, that was the multi-melta?
Yeah.
Okay, so how many damage?
Oh, I am right. I got damage. For a total of 5 damage.
Alright. It takes all 5.
Squad of Intercessors over here, a squad of 5. They're going to be firing downrange into the Goliath. They can just see the tire. Only 4 of them can see, though. The other guy, or all of them can see, I should say. One of them is out of range, being within 30. So they're going to be hitting on 3s, re-rolling because of the Chapter Master. So only 3 of them hit, and looking for 5s to wound. Getting only 1 at AP minus 1.
5 up.
And
6 up, feel no pain. Does not.
Next, I'm going to go with the squad here of bikers. What I will be doing is the plasma guns are going to be going into the Goliath along with the bolters from the 2 guys, and then only the sergeant will be putting his bolter shots. Actually, his bolter shots... 1 second. Actually, his bolter shots and these 3 from the other angle, they are going to go into this squad of jackals. So we have 8 shots going into the Goliath, hitting on 3s, re-rolling everything because of the Chapter Master. That's everything, and then looking for 5s to wound.
Alright, 4 up saves. 6 up, feel no pains. 1 wound remaining.
And now for the plasma guns, hitting on a 3. Hits, and the other one, re-rolling. Both hit. They are going to be supercharged, so looking for 3s to wound. Just getting 1.
No save, 2 feel no pains. Nope. Explodes. Does it? It does.
So it's going to explode. It's going to affect 1, 2, and 3 squads.
2 guys. 1 base and a wound. And the other one, 1 wound. Feel no pain. Does not.
And the guys inside.
That's
a lot of 1s. What was that, 5?
5.
Ouch. So the guys with the special weapons and the leader are going to be popping out of the truck safely behind the truck. And then the truck, boop, disappears. And then the rest of the shots going into the jackals, hitting on 3s, re-rolling everything, hitting on 4s because the -1. Thank you for reminding me, Jasper. And looking for 4s to wound.
5 up saves.
So I'm just going to kill 2 bikes. Or do you want to put a couple wounds on that?
I'm going to kill 1 bike, and I'm going to put 2 wounds on the wolf quad.
Scouts up top, they are going to be firing. Heavy bolter is going to be putting some shots downrange into the squad that just came out. We're going to be hitting on 3s with heavy bolter, which we get 2. And then we are going to be at strength 5 to your toughness 3.
Yes.
So looking for 3s to wound. We have 2. These are going to be at AP -2 because of the Devastator Doctrine.
All right, 6 up invulns. Nothing.
So which 2 would you like to die?
Grenade launcher, grenade launcher.
So next we have the Repulsor up next, the big old gunboat. What I'm going to be doing is all of the storm bolters are going to try and finish off this squad over here. The heavy onslaught Gatling cannon will go into this squad, Gatling cannon into that squad, missile launchers, and the Crackstorm missile launchers, both of them into that squad. Sorry, into the truck. Yeah, because we just want to make sure that we...
Las cannons too?
Yeah, last cannons. We'll try to open it up. So starting with the Storm Bolters, we're going to be hitting on 3s. Re-rolling everything because of the Chapter Master. Looking for 3s to wound. That's going to be 3.
Alright, 5 up saves. 1 guy lives. Blink. Blink. Actually, a mining laser will live.
Going with the las cannons, we're going to be hitting on 3s. Re-rolling. Both hit. Looking for 3s to wound. Just getting 1.
Alright, AP3.
Yeah.
Damage.
Damage, d6. Amazing. I'm gonna go ahead and spend a command point, see what happens. I know, don't re-roll a 1 into a 1, it's gonna be awful. 4, I'll take 4.
Alright, do I gain a command point back? I do not. Do I save? I do, only take 3 damage.
And then the 2 grenades, hitting on 3s. Both will hit. Looking for 4s to wound. Just getting 1.
Alright, so that would give me a 5 up save. Oop. And he's good.
Nice. Now we have the Onslaught Gatling Cannon into the Mortar team. These are going to be hitting on 3s, re-rolling everything, thankfully. Okay, that's a little bit better. Strength 5, looking for 3s to wound. We have 3 of them at AP -2.
Dead.
And then we have 12 shots into the Jackal Biker Squad, hitting on 4s because that -1, and then re-rolling everything. Kya! Looking for 3s to wound. We have 7 6-up saves.
Oops, drop dice. I make 2. 5 wounds go through. I'm gonna kill 1 bike and then leave the wolf quad with 1 wound.
And that's going to be the end of my shooting phase.
Right. Only morale test is this 1 guy. I'm going to spend 2 command points to auto pass him and see if I gain a command point back. I do. I gain 1 back for the round, and that'll be my 1.
Yeah, so I think that was pretty decent, I think. You know, kind of opened up this flank a little bit more, but I know Genestealer Cult, excuse me, they can bring in a whole bunch more. I am still pretty nervous to see what the Genestealer Cult are going to bring down and bear upon me. So with that being said, let's go into Genestealer Cult turn number 1. Jumping into the movement phase.
Alright, we're going to just move slightly around to get a better angle. Stand still, stand still, stand still from the 3 trucks that have range on the repulsor. Stand still on the mortar squads. And then those are the ones that will be standing still. Oh, and same on the 2 sniper guys and the Nexus. The sniper and the Nexus. Now, stuff that'll actually move. Everyone is very fast, so...
We'll just go ahead and move everything, and then we'll show you guys where everything ends up. So at the movement phase, we had the 2 Jackal squads just moving up. Patriarch moved into this little corner, and then the prisoners kind of surrounded it. This guy over here scooted on over, boop, to just like that. And then at the end of the movement phase, we have this guy.
Yes, so it's Cult Reinforcements, 1 command point. I return D6 models to this unit. Return 6.
Ouch, that really hurt. And then also, we had some prisoners that were up here on this little ledge. They just kind of moved up and now are surrounding this pillar.
Alright, so I'm going to have my Patriarch attempt Might from Beyond on this squad of Jackals, just because it's the only thing that I got. I get +1 to cast, so this goes off on a 6. It does not. Okay. Start of the shooting phase. The Jackal is going to point at these bikers. So giving a 6-inch aura of +1 to hit against those bikers. We're going to, and that is cult units, not cult infantry, so the trucks also benefit. The twin autocannons from The first truck and the heavy stubbers will go into this squad of bikers to start off my shooting. Let's do the twin autocannons first, hitting on 3s. Alright. Strength 7 to T5, so 3s. 2 wounds.
AP1 for a 4-up save. I make 1. 2 damage?
2 damage.
That's enough to just peel off a bike.
3 shots of heavy stubber into the bikes as well. 3s, all of them. And 4 to 5, so 5s to wound. Just 1. AP nothing.
3 up. Make
That's
it.
good. Alright, we're going to do the next truck into them. 4 shots of twin autocannon. 2 hits. Wounding on 3s. 1 wound.
Looking for a 4-up save, which I make.
That's good.
And then we have the stubbers.
Yes. 1 hit. Does not wound. So this truck is going to do the same thing. It's outside of the aura range of the Jackal Alphys, so it's going to be hitting on 4s. So 4 shots, 1 hits, and wounds on 3 wounds.
4-up save. Hooah! Ooh, goes through. That will be another dead biker.
The stubber on it, 1 hit, does not wound. Alright, so I'm going to combine all of my shots into this bike squad. I'm going to do 2 heavy flamers, 2 shots of crack grenade launchers, and then however many shotguns and autoguns are within range. So, we're going to start with these Adelan Jackals. I'm combining all the squads because I don't feel like, they don't have range on anything else that they're going to wound because strength 4 and 5 is not doing anything to a repulsor. So I'm putting everything into this squad of bikers, trying to take them off the board. Starting with the heavy flamers with 12-inch range because they're actually Adelan incinerators. I get 10 shots on them. Yeah. Alright, so I'm strength 5 to T5, so I'm wounding on 4s. That's good.
Looking for a 4-up save. So I'll go ahead and lose 1 bike and 1 guy will take a wound.
Good. Alright, we've got 12 shots of shotguns because this last guy is out of range, so we are hitting on 4s. And I will be wounding, on 5s because everyone is out of close range. 4.
3-up save. Ooh, that is not good.
2 more.
Yeah, buddy, that is not great.
Alright, and I have 2 crack grenades. 1 hits. Wounding on a 3, strength 6. That wounds, AP 1.
4 up.
That's a 2.
Ouch.
Hoping for a 3 plus on this D3 damage, and I get it.
That is enough.
That is first strike. Guys in this truck, I only have range with 24 inches onto this repulsor, so I'm going to start with the 2 las cannons. They hit on 4s, 1 hits, wounding on 3s with strength 9 to T8. That wounds with AP 3.
6-up save. Nope.
2. Alright, D6 damage. 3. 2 shots of crack grenade, hitting on 4s. Just 1. Wounding on 5s. Does not. 6 shots of lasgun. 4 hits. And wounding on 6s. Nothing. Alright, this squad standing in the middle, I'm going to put the 2 las cannons and the las guns into the repulsor and the 2 crack grenades over into the attack bike. Let's get started with the crack grenades on the attack bike. Hitting on 4s because the squad... Okay, look at that. And wounding on 3s. 2 wounds, AP 1.
4-up save. 1 goes through.
D3 damage on a crack grenade for 3.
Dropping the attack bike to 1 wound remaining.
Alright, 3 shots of lasgun on the repulsor, hitting it on 4s. Nothing. 2 shots of mining laser, a las cannon equivalent, hitting on 4s. Nothing. Alright, I've got these this mortar squad is going to shoot all the way over into this attack bike, try to finish it off. Gets 3d6 shots. Ooh.
Ouch. Look at
17. That. I better start rolling up a D&D character after this, but I've got this many shots hitting on 4s, because the squad did not move. And then 4 to 5, so wounding on 5s. Oh, got a few.
We have 8 wounds. These guys are danger. 3 up save. This guy's probably going down. Yep, there it is. We do have a dead attack bike.
Alright, so the squads in these 2 trucks, their only real target, and actually their only target is going to be this repulsor, so combining everything to try to take it down. I'm going to start with the 4 shots of crack grenade, hitting on 4s. Okay. Wounding on 5s. Nothing. Combined 12 shots of las gun. Gonna be hitting on 4s. Wounding on 6s. And nothing. I may have said las cannon before, but the mining lasers are just las cannons with 24-inch range. Just to clarify for the rest of the video. They are hitting on 4s. Ouch.
Okay.
Wounding on 3s. All of them. AP 3.
This is going to hurt. 6 up save. Come on. Oh, I saved 2 of them. Okay, I'm pretty happy with that. Whew. I'm not spending any command points. I'm going to save my command points. I think I need them. So just
but you may be bracketed here with D6 damage.
For just 2. You want to spend a command point?
Yeah, I will command point that just to try to put more hurt on the repulsor.
Makes sense.
It brackets at what? 8 wounds or 7?
I believe it's 8.
Uh,
and 8.
6.
An extra 6 is really good.
That was a good command point.
Dropping the repulsor down to 7 wounds remaining.
And last, I think the most damage, well, second to last, the last most damage is going to be the mortars into that scout squad sitting on the building over there with their ridiculous mortar range. So this many shots, 10 shots. I've got 10 shots. They are hitting on 4s because they did not move, right? And they're going to be wounding on 4s because it's T4 to strength 4. And just 2.
Because of cover, we have a 3 up save. So 1 guy will die. Oh, we'll take this guy.
All right, I've got the Sanctus, who still has line of sight onto the Warlord because he did not move. So Sanctus hits on 2s. He's good, and he will wound on a 3 as before with the Relic Sniper. He will wound, and because that's a 4 up, that 4 gets modified to a 6 because it has +2 to wound. So that is another mortal wound onto your Warlord as well as a save for D3 damage.
All right, 3 up save. Oh,
ooh.
I already spent. Oh, no, I didn't.
You have not spent a command point this phase.
I'll go ahead and do it.
Right.
All right, so I stopped.
He's good, but you still take the mortal wound, so he's down to 4 remaining.
Ouch.
All right, before I forget, the Jackal Alphys also can shoot as well as point at a unit. So he's gonna take a shot down at these bikers over here. Jackal Alphys moved and is a biker, so he will hit on a 3. Hits, and strength 4 to T5, so this will be a 5 up. Does not wound.
That is going to be the end of the turn for the Genestealer Cult. I don't have any morale to do because I just lost 1 squad that was already there, which kind of hurts. Anytime I lose a bike, I feel it right in the White Scar heart, and then I just lost 1 guy over there, so no morale to take. So yeah, that is going to be it for the Genestealer. We are going now to go into White Scar's turn number 2. Before I go ahead and do my turn, we have to do the roll-off for the objectives to see where to go. So number 1.
All right.
Ooh, it's a tie, so it just stays right over there. Let's go to this objective number 3, right over here. 4. I'll have this one go 3 inches closer this way. So it's just going to go 3 inches, boop, right to there. Objective number 2. Ooh, I'll have it come right to there. And then the last objective, which is on top of the Jackal, you get to move it wherever you like.
I'm going to move it behind this guy.
Okay.
I have to go straight back to there.
Bam. So at the start of my moon phase, I'm going to go into the tactical doctrine now. So all of my rapid fire weapons and assault weapons are going to have -1 AP. So for my attack bike, I'm just going to go right to here. So I'm within 3 inches of this objective because I do need to capture it. It's a bit unfortunate because I would like my attack bike to do a little bit more damage, but I need to grab this objective. Squad of scouts, they are just going to drive on up with 16. They can just get nice and danger close right to the enemy, staying an inch away. This squad of 4 bikes, they are going to drive on up to here, and then they will go just like so. I'm going to go ahead and spend 1 command point for Born in the Saddle. It allows the unit to not only advance, but shoot as well.
All right, and he spends a command point, so on a 6-up, I do not gain it back.
So with their 20 movement, because when White Scars advance, they turbo boost and they automatically advance 6. This unit here, they are going to go 13 to here, and then with a 20, end up right here. And the rest of the squad follows suit to there. Squad of 5 Intercessors, they are going to go ahead 6 inches and grab this objective, just to bunker on top of it. Whoops. Come on, buddy. Don't be sleepy. I think my librarian is going to go right on top of the objective here. Do I want him to go there? Yeah, I think I'll just have him go, whoops, right to there. The attack bike, it's going to go, whoop, right to here. The repulsor is just going to go ahead and go 5 inches right to here, because that is its bracketed move now. The sergeant has to, move on up, keep all the... we'll have everyone kind of just spread out a bit. Just like that. My warlord, he's going to drive and end up right into this little pocket. I think this squad of intercessors here, what do they want to do? I think we might... Do I want to rejig these guys? Yeah, we're just have these guys go like 6 inches like this, just a bit. Let's kind of spread these guys out. Yeah, they're fine like that. And these guys will go 6 as well. And these guys will just move a little bit. And then coming in from Deep Strike, we have my 2 units of Inceptors. This squad over here coming in 9 inches away from this boy. I'm tired of him sniping my general. No more. And then we have the other squad coming in right over here. I definitely need them in, so that's where they're coming. I'm not going to be going into the psychic phase. There's nothing really I want to be casting there. So we're just going to go straight into the shooting phase. So we're going to go with this attack bike. It's going to be firing everything it has into this squad up here. Hitting on 3s, which we do with all 3 but 1. And then looking for 3s to wound. We have 3 of them at AP -1.
All right, we're going to call that cover.
Yeah, absolutely.
So those are 5-up saves. 2 guys die.
Multi-Melta does not hit.
All right, I'm going to pull off just these 2.
Next, we're going to go with my Warlord. He's going to be throwing his bolters into this squad that clearly just will not die. We have 4 shots, hitting on 2s. They all hit. Looking for 3s to wound. We have 3 at AP -1.
All right, so they will be getting their 6-up saves or their 6-up invulns. Either way, they don't make any. I'm going to pull off the 3 guys with autoguns.
All right, so now we have these 5 intercessors. They are going to go into this exact same squad. Hitting on 3s. Okay, I will buy that for $1. And then wounding on 3s. We have 3. AP -2.
6-up invulns. And 3 more guys die.
Who would you like to leave alive?
Give me a moment. Yeah, I'm gonna pull these guys so that I leave myself the option of 2 command point keeping this guy alive again, just pulling the same shenanigans, instead of keeping the last guy alive in the fearless bubble.
We have 3 shots coming in with the heavy bolter. It did not move. We're gonna try to finish that 1 guy off. So hitting on 3s. We have just 1, but looking for 3s to wound. Come on, buddy, you can do it. Ooh, we do.
Can he make the hero 6-up? He does!
You scout you. Alrighty, so now we're gonna go with these scout bikers, and they're gonna be putting in their bolters into this squad of jackals, including all their shotguns. Hitting on 3s.
4s.
Sorry, 4s, right, because they're jackals. Thank you for reminding me. And looking for 4s to wound. AP -1 for a 6-up save.
6-ups. I make 2. So that's 1.5 more dead. 2 more dead. Because that's wolf quad with 1 wound, 1 guy, and then the grenade launcher will give 1 wound.
And then the shotguns on 4s. Looking for 3s to wound because we are within half range, being strength 5.
Yeah.
Being AP -1 again.
All right, 6-ups and squad wiped.
Right next, we're going to be having my regular bikers. They are going to unload their payload into this squad over here. And we are not going to be supercharging our plasma guns. We are going to be hitting on 4s. And looking for 4s to wound. AP -1.
All right, 3 more wounds. All right, I can't count to 4 apparently, so these 2 guys are dying.
One of the great prerequisites at MiniWarGaming is no one has to know how to do math. And then the plasma guns, rapid firing, hitting on 3s. And then looking for your toughness 3?
Yes.
Okay, so then 2s to wound.
Oh no, they're T4, so
it's T4.
but it doesn't matter.
Yeah. It's AP4.
6-up invuln. All right, he's dead.
Yeah, and that's the entire squad wiped out. All right, so next we're going to have this attack bike go 4 shots into this squad right over here, and then the multi-melta is going to go into that truck. Starting with the bolters, hitting on 3s, and then looking for 3s to wound. Getting total of 3, AP -1.
6-ups, and 3 guys die.
And then the multi-melta on a 3. We hit, looking for 3 to wound. It does go through, AP -4.
Damage?
D6 for a total of 4.
Alright, takes 4, down to 6.
Now we're going to have these Inceptors go. They're going to be putting all of their shots into this squad right over here, protecting your Warlord. They're going to be hitting on 3s. Stop doing
Nice.
1s and 2s. Looking for 3s to wound. And these are going to be at AP -2.
Squad wiped.
Next, we're going to go with my 6 bike squad that went for Born in the Saddle. It's going to be firing everything it has into the Warlord. And do I want to supercharge my plasmas? I'm going to supercharge my plasmas because that's what a White Scar named Vito would do. Bolters hitting on 3s. Looking for 5s to wound.
Ooh.
We have 5 wounds at AP -1.
Alright, he's got 6 wounds total, and I'm going to take them all with the Patriarch. If I do take them all with the Patriarch, then nothing can be assigned to the Familiar. Oh, that's tough. I'm actually going to have the Familiar just take 1 wound and roll 5-ups for the rest. And he takes 4.
Dropping him down to 2 wounds remaining. Now we have the rapid fire plasma guns. Starting with the first one, we have 2 hits, and the other one, all right, we have 3 in total. Looking for 3s to wound, and that's going to be all of them. These are just going to be invols, unless, how many wounds does the familiar have?
Just 1.
Oh, just the 1, okay.
Yeah. So, unless I can make 4 5-ups, yeah, he's dead.
And that is going to be Warlord kill. All right, so next we're going to go with these guys. We're going to be firing into the mortar team. We are just within range. I was going to go after the sniper, but you know what? I changed my mind. I'm going to try to reduce the amount of firepower that the Genestealers have. So let's go ahead and hit on 3s. And looking for 3s to wound at AP -2.
Okay, they're dead.
Yep, and that's the entire squad like that.
Yeah, Brood Brother. Yeah, Brood Brothers and Brood Brothers weapon teams do not get the invuln from Bladed Cog because they do not have the cult keywords. So that's why I've just been pulling them to AP2.
All right, so all that's left now is going to be my Repulsor. I'm going to be putting the heavy onslaught Gatling cannon and the regular Gatling cannon into this truck. Las cannons and the missile launcher stuff into that. Storm bolter and all that other fun stuff, or sorry, all the 3 storm bolters into him. And hopefully that finishes that last guy off. So let's start off with the storm bolters. Hitting on 4s because I am bracketed. Get to re-roll everything because of my chapter master. Come here, you. Okay. And then we are going to be looking for 3s to wound. Only getting 2. These are going to be at AP1 because of Tactical Doctrine.
6-up saves. I make only 1.
When I saw that dice go over there, I'm like, oh no, is that another 6?
Yeah, I'm not going to spend a command point on getting a 6-up, so I'm going to pull him.
The 2 las cannons, hitting on 4s. Both will hit. Looking for 3s to wound. We have 2 wounds at AP a lot.
Damage?
For a total of 10 damage.
Probably killing him. 10 feel no pains. And yeah, he's dead. Does he explode? He does. Nothing's within range. Never mind, this truck's a little bit close. Suffers 1 mortal wound. Yes, it does. So it's down to 9. 10 dice for the dudes inside. Trying not to roll 5 1s again. Only 2.
And the rest of the squad pops on out. And now we have 18 shots from the Repulsor going into that Goliath.
Goliath truck.
Hitting on 4s and re-rolling everything. Thank the Emperor and the Khan. Looking for 5s to wound. We have a total of 5 wounds at AP -1.
So these are 5-up saves. I make 2, and now he's got a 6-up feel no pain. I make no more.
So 3 of them do
down
go
to
through.
6 wounds.
And that is going to be the rest of my turn. I think it's not too bad. Definitely got rid of a lot of stuff, but I know there is quite a bit of stuff still inside these trucks that I need to deal with. And I know there is also quite a bit of nastiness coming in on turn 2. So speaking of which, let us go on to Genestealer Cult, turn 2.
So we're gonna have models disembark from these trucks. So we are going to have them move out, take up a position around here. All right, first squad's gonna get out to here, and I'm also gonna just move this biker along with the squad, just before, clear out some room before this next squad walks out. All right, this squad's gonna move up as well. Just go up to there.
And now we've had this squad come up from the Goliath and end up right over here.
This squad on the roof is going to advance. If I can get a high enough roll, I'm going to have them end their move wholly within 3 inches of this Goliath truck jumping down this building and re-embark into it. And I get a 6, so that's going to be enough. So they're going to just go down and all re-embark. These Goliath trucks are going to go on the move. I'm going to move their 12 inches unbracketed all the way up to here. All right, next one is going to drive and move up to there. Sanctus is going to move to this edge of the platform, has line of sight on the Psyker now.
And coming in from Deep Strike.
All right, so I'm having my Acolyte hybrids show up here. They're more than 9 inches away from both the bikers and the attack bike, and I am going to spend 3 command points, see if I gain 1 back. I do not. They will be moving d6 inches after being immediately after being deployed thanks to a perfect ambush. They can move 3 extra inches. And those acolytes are going to end up there. Alright, so I did a lot of deep striking as well. So I had the Clamavis coming in behind the squad of acolytes. He's going to provide that leadership and reroll bonus to charge rolls aura onto them. I had Spent 2 more command points for a Lying in Wait, I believe is the name, to have them show up within 3 inches. I didn't want to go too crazy. I just wanted to get my seismic cannons in range of all of this, particularly the Repulsor. And this last guy in the squad is going to be within range of the Jackal Alphas for the buff. I have these guys moved forward, and
All your kind of characters are...
oh yeah, my characters all deep struck in. So I've got the Magus here, who has a the single-minded annihilation, providing rerolls of all wounds onto the Repulsor. The Primus, who is going to declare that squad of scout bikes as reroll wound rolls of 1, just in case I get to this squad and there's nothing to shoot at over here. Acolyte Icon Ward giving the Feel No Pain bubble. And there's one other Deep Striker way over here. The Keller Morph is showing up and trying to take some shots at this guy, try to get him off the objective. For the Psychic phase, I'm going to have my Magus attempt Mass Hypnosis on this squad of scout bikes. That goes off on a 7. Does not. I will not be command point rerolling that, so no psychic powers today. Alright, and I forgot to roll to try to gain 2 back from Lying in Wait. I do! So, alright, starting in the shooting phase, Sanctus is going to take a shot at this Librarian, hitting on 2s because of Bladed Cog. Hits. He is going to be wounding on 3s?
Yep, because I'm toughness 5.
Alright. That is a mortal wound as well as a successful wound.
Okay, AP?
AP is -1.
-1. So I have a 4-up save, which I do not make. I'm not going to spend a command point to reroll.
Okay, so he takes D3 damage, just 1, but now he suffers Perils of the Warp.
Oh, okay. So for another D3?
Yes.
So just 1. So he'll take 3 wounds in total. Dropping him down to 3 wounds remaining. Sorry, my correction. He's got 2 wounds remaining.
Alright, let's try another sniper. We're going to snipe out your Warlord. I moved, so I'm hitting on 3s. I do. And I will be wounding him on 5s. 6s are a mortal wound. I do not. Jackal Alphas is going to priority target site the Repulsor. Whole bubble is going to get +1 to hit rolls against it.
Okay.
Alright, so I'm going to start declaring. This squad is going to put all of its mining lasers, crack grenades into the Repulsor, and we're going to take shots with las guns over at the scout bikes. Mining lasers, we're going to be hitting on 3s, and we're going to be wounding on 3s, re-rolling 1s and 2s. Wounds, AP 3.
6-up save, and I make it.
The crack grenades, hitting him on 3s, wounding on 5s, re-rolling. That is a successful wound at AP 1.
4-up, and I make it.
Alright, 8 shots with my las guns. I'm going to be hitting on 4s. Ooh, wow. And 5s. Nothing. Alright, this squad, we're going to resolve pretty much the same thing. Mining lasers, crack grenades, and we're going to shoot the las guns over to the scout bikers. Starting with mining lasers, 3s, 1 hits, and does wound.
6-up save. Nope, goes through for the damage.
D6, 6.
Ooh, dropping him down to 1 wound remaining. Ouch.
Alright, on to crack grenades, 3s, both hit, 5s, and re-rolling all failed wounds. 2 successful wounds, AP 1.
4-up. Ooh, make them both.
12 shots with the las guns into the scout bikers, 4s.
That's a little better.
Yep, pulling out that, and wounding on 5s. Just 1.
Just 1. No minuses?
No minuses.
4-up save, and I make it.
Third squad. Everything into the Repulsor. Alright, so I'm going to start with the mining lasers again. 3s. And wounding on 3s, re-rolling. Re-rolling. 2 wounds.
Oh dear. Can I make 2 6s? Come on, for the Emperor and the Khan. No, yeah. No.
Does he explode?
Oh. No, it does not. But the Repulsor, oof, does get out of here.
All right, this squad, we're going to put everything into the Scout Bikers. We're using seismic cannons on the Shortwave, which is a heavy 3, strength 6, AP 1, 2 damage weapon.
Okay.
All right, and we're going to be, let's start with the seismic cannons. We're going to be hitting on 4s. Okay. And wounding on a 3.
No.
Okay, re-rolling wound rolls of 1 because the Primus targeted them. Successfully wounds, AP 1.
AP 1 for a 3-up save on the bikes. Oh, and you said it's 2 damage?
Just flat 2.
Just flat 2, so that is going to kill this guy.
Alright, 2 shots of crack grenade. I'm going to be hitting on 4s. And I am wounding on 3s again. Only re-rolling wound rolls of 1, so just 1 save at AP 1.
So we are looking for a 4-up, which I make.
Now for the las guns into the scout bikes, I've got 3 guys in rapid fire, so I get 9 shots, hitting on 4s, and wounding on 5s. Just 1.
No AP?
No AP.
3-up. Oh, 1 guy will take a wound.
The Primus actually has a toxic pistol. He's going to take 1 shot at the scout bikers. Not going to kill one, but it'll soften him up, maybe. Hitting on 2s. Yeah. Alright, I've got the 2 Goliath trucks shooting into this squad of bikers. I'm going to combine everything. They did move, so they will be hitting on 5s with their autocannons and their heavy stubbers. So 8 shots of twin autocannon. And wounding on 3s. Just 1.
AP?
AP 1.
4-up? Nope, that is just going to kill this last guy.
Alright, 6 shots of heavy stubber. Got a few. Wounding on 5s. 2.
2. 3-up. 1 will take a wound.
Alright, reason I embarked these guys onto this truck, they have a cache of demolition charges, so they will be throwing it, hoping to roll high on the number of shots. 6! Excellent. This is a assault D6 weapon. I'm hitting on 4s because it's assault, and wounding you on 3s because it is strength 8, AP 3 with D3 damage apiece.
Oh, okay, that's really good. 6-up save. They all go through.
Alright, I have to roll these one at a time. First one will just kill the last biker. Second one does 1 damage. Third one will kill a second biker.
Yeah, so I'm going to kill this guy, and I'm going to kill the sergeant.
Lastly, we've got the Killer Morph being a hero. He's going to take his 6 shots into this biker, generating additional shots per each successful hit roll with his ballistic skill of 2 up. He's got 3 Liberator auto stubs with 2 shots apiece. So he generates 5 additional attack rolls and 10 successful hits. He has strength 4 to the bike's T5, so I will be wounding on 5s. Ooh, got a lot. That's 4 saves at AP 1.
4-up save.
All right.
Make 2 of them.
That is 2 damage apiece, which I believe kills the biker.
Yep, that is right out.
Alright, I'm not having a lot of luck on the scout bikers, so I'm going to switch targets up here. I'm going to have this squad armed with seismic cannons, 2 grenade launchers, and the las guns. Put everything into this squad of scout bikers, and I'm going to be using my seismic cannons on the shortwave profile, so I'm getting the less but stronger shots.
Into the white bikes, right?
Into the white bikes.
Okay.
So I'm going to start with the seismic cannons, actually. They're going to be hitting on 4s. Okay, and they are wounding on 3s, and 6s are AP 4. Ooh, 2 saves at AP 4 with 2 damage apiece, and then 1 is at AP 1 for 2 damage.
So I won't have any saves at the AP 4, and this one's at AP
1.
AP 1. 4-up save. So I make that. Well, these are 2 damage apiece, so that's just gonna kill this guy, and I'll kill this guy.
Right, I don't think I declared, but rest of the squad, the grenade launchers are declaring crack grenades against the squad, so they're hitting on 4s. No rerolls, unfortunately, and then I have 12 more shots with the guys that have the las guns. hitting on 4s, and then wounding them on 5s. It's just the 1.
3-up save. Oh, it takes another wound. Bad rolling today. Or not today, but right now.
Before I forget about my mortars, because they're lonely up in the back, they're going to shoot over the building and try to take out some more bikes. So they are going to be generating 3d6 shots. Let's do it here. Okay, 13. So with their 13 shots, they'll be hitting on 4s because they did not move. Lots of 3s in there. And then I will be wounding the bikes on 3s. Sorry, not 3s. 5s, because 4 and 5. So nothing. Charge phase! We're going to have the Acolytes attempt a charge against these scout bikers.
So starting with the bolters first, hitting on 6s. Looking for 3s to wound. Yeah, okay, not too bad. These are all going to be at AP -3.
Well, I am Bladed Cog, so I'm actually at a 6-up invuln, and I make 3 of them.
Nice. And then these are all going to be at the shotgun shells, hitting on 6s. Oh, just 1. And then looking for 3. Just 1 at AP -1.
Does not make it. So I started off 9 inches away. I moved 3 inches closer, and I am within the aura of +1 to charge rolls. So I'm actually looking for a 5-inch charge to be able to make it into these scout bikers. So let's roll that up. Yeah, I am definitely in.
Getting a 12. Nice.
Yep, 13. All right, I will actually be charging in with my trucks, which is a little bit unusual. I don't see this that often, but I'm going to be starting with my first truck, declaring onto this squad of scouts.
Are the bikers?
Yes, would you like to overwatch?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm absolutely going to go ahead and supercharge because that is what I'm going to do. So I'm going to go ahead and fire with my bolters first. Bolters on 6s. We have a 1. Looking for a 5-up. No wound. So the first guy. Oh, we have 1 in there. And then the second guy. Okay, we have 2. These are going to be a wounding on 3s. We just have 1 at AP -4.
All right, let's check to see if I do not succeed against any of them. And they were supercharged?
They were.
Okay, but it was just only 1 shot. That's why I rolled 2
2
dice.
damage.
Yep, okay. There, and let's see its charge roll. 7 inches. I'm going to just go around here to there. I've got the second truck. It's going to declare a charge against these bikers and this attack bike.
Okay. The attack bike then. Nothing. And then the multi-multi. Oh, hits. Does it wound? It does absolutely
Damage?
Wound. It is within 12, so I roll 2d6, take the highest. For 6 damage.
Right. Then I have 6 feel no pains to make. I make 1. It lives with 1 wound. Back down to 1, and let's see its charge roll. Ooh, it goes far. 8 inches.
8 inches.
Ah, gosh. Move. Get out of my way. So let's move on to the fight phase. I've got my Acolyte hybrids here. They successfully charged. These scouts are T4, correct?
T5.
T5, all right. Then what I will be doing is spending 1 command point to give myself +1 to wound because I successfully charged with a Deliverance Brood Surge unit. All right, so I've piled in with my Acolytes, gotten closer to these bikes as well. So I am tying up this unit of bikers. As I declare them as a fight phase target, whatever, I'm going to be using Overthrow the Oppressors. I get exploding 6s on my hit rolls. However, because you are an Imperium unit, I get exploding 5-ups on my hit rolls, but you are not AdMech, so I do not get exploding 4-ups. So let me roll. So 36 attacks with my Rending Claw, 37 attacks with my Rending Claws. I'll throw another dice in afterward if they aren't dead. They are going to be hitting on 3s, and they have a banner in the squad, so they are re-rolling hit rolls of 1. Alright, so here's my reroll hit rolls of 1 from my banner. I get 2 extra hits. These actually generate 2 additional hits. So I will have to add 1 more to this pile of additional attacks. Extra attacks can't generate additional attacks. I rolled an extra 1, so these are my rerolls on my extra attacks. And that is a lot of dice. Okay, I can barely fit all of them in my hands, but I will be wounding on 4 up because I get +1. This is strength 4 to T5. And because it's a flat +1, and because Rending Claws don't say unmodified, I will be rending with AP4 on wound rolls of 5 up. So that's a lot. Let's count this up.
So just with the rend alone is enough to kill the squad. So the entire scout biker squad is annihilated.
All right, I'm gonna be piling into the closest enemy model. Well, consolidating, not piling in. So that's gonna put me here for that guy, and back here with this guy, right here. So I've got 4 guys, 1 on each corner of this guy's base. So he is now completely locked into combat. They are grabbing onto his bike and not letting him fall back. All right, so these trucks are at their very this one's at the bottom bracket, so it's only got 1. The other truck is at the second to bottom, so he only gets D3 attacks. Vito says he's not going to be interrupting, so I only get 1 attack there. I'm just going to combine 2 attacks at weapon skill 6 up on, I'm going to put them on the bikers. I might get super lucky, and I don't.
Okay, cool. So we'll have 3 attacks with a chainsword from this attack bike into this truck. 1 because of shock assault, hitting on 3s, and then looking for 5s to wound? Nothing. And then these 2 bikers over here into, we'll put it into this truck. Hitting on 3s, and then looking for 5s. Nothing. These guys over here, they'll get to swing into this squad. We have this many attacks, hitting on 3s. And wounding on 3s. Just 1. You have your full save.
Alright, he's got a 5 up. Does not make it. Alright, I have a morale test to make over here. It's, I've lost 3 guys, my leadership 8, so on a 6 up I lose 1 more. I don't.
As for me, I lost 4 guys over here, so I have to go ahead and do my morale check. Oh no, where was it, the squad? I think it was this squad actually, because you killed a whole bunch of the trucks. So it was actually, sorry, this squad over here that was the full squad. So on a 4+, I can lose some guys. For the Emperor. So we're okay. And they shall know no fear. That's the rule, not for the Emperor. I have to admit that turn really hurt. I am running out of stuff on terms of the forces that move really quickly. I do have all of these intercessors, but they're all the way back here, so I really need to start making a push forward. So we're gonna go on to White Scars, turn 3. At the start of my turn, I'll go ahead and get 2 points because I'm on this objective and I am on this objective. But then we have to go ahead and see where the objectives move. Well, so we'll start with this one.
Objective moved at the start of the battle round, then you score at the start of your turn.
Oh yes, you're absolutely right. My mistake. So let's go ahead and move this one.
Right.
1 and 2, so you get to move that 3
Well,
inches.
He's currently standing on it, so I physically can't move it out of his range. However, I will still move it closer to my trucks.
And then the one with the intercessors on top, getting a 6.
Yeah, you got it.
Yeah, I'll have that go a little further deeper, 3 inches right to there. 1 row over there, number 4. 6 and 6, it stays right there where it is, and then the last one over there. 1 and a 2, you get to choose where that goes.
Let's put it... Yeah, let's make it harder for you, easier for me. Go, Kellermorph, you can grab it.
So now that it's at the beginning of my turn proper, I'll go ahead and score my victory points. So because my guys are within 3, and I also have him, everyone here, I will score 1 victory point, and then the Intercessors will score me another victory point right over here. I'm going to start off by advancing these Intercessors, getting a 2. So I'm going to have these boys just go this way. The Inceptors, they're just going to go there 10 inches and fly right up to here. I'm going to go ahead and spend 1 command point for feigning a retreat, which still allows my biker unit to shoot. So they're going to go ahead, fall back, and go 14 inches right to there.
And my opponent spent a command point, so it's a new round. See if I get one on a 5 this time, and I don't.
And then I'll go ahead and move these guys, the Inceptors, so they're going to go 10 and join their brothers. My Warlord, he's going to use his Wrath of Heaven's bike. He's going to go through enemy units, and he's going to end up right over there. My Librarian's going to swing on around as well and end up right over here, being within 12 inches of the Warlord to give him some psychic support. Going to the psychic phase now, we are going to be starting with my Psyker, and we're going to put, which one do we want to start with? We're going to start with Ride the Winds, and we're going to be putting it on my Warlord, adding +2 to his charge. Going off on a 6. It successfully goes off with an 8.
I can deny, I can use my Magus to deny, or because he has the ability, whose name eludes me at this moment, all squads within 6 inches of him get a 12-inch range deny. Oh, never mind. That's a spiritual leader is powers that target them. So I will use the Magus to deny this, because why not? And I do not with an 8.
Yeah, so that does go off, so now my Warlord has +2 to his charge. And we're also going to put Storm Wreathed on him, just in case, which means no Overwatch can target him. Successfully goes off with a 7. We're going to go right to the shooting phase. Intercessors, they did not move, so they're going to have double the amount of shots, and we're going to be targeting this first squad right over here. They're going to be hitting on 3s. And I should note that I am going to be staying in the tactical doctrine. So, wounding on 3s. So we have 6 wounds, all of these being at AP -2.
Alright, I have a 6-up invuln, and, ooh, sorry about that.
No problem.
On top of that, I'm on a 6-up Feel No Pain because I'm just within range of my Icon Ward. So I make 2, and I succeed 1 more, so only 3 guys die from the squad. Plink, plink, and plink.
Squad of Intercessors over here, they also did not move, so they're going to be firing into that squad, hitting on 3s. Looking for 3s to wound. No re-rolling of the 1s because of the lieutenant nearby, so we have 4 at -2.
6-up saves, 6-up Feel No Pains. Alright, 3 more.
We're going to go with the Scout squad now with the Heavy Bolter. He's going to be throwing it downrange, trying to finish off this squad. Looking for 3s to hit, only getting 2, and looking for 3s to wound, and that's going to be at your -1.
Squad?
Yep.
Right, 6-ups and 6-up Feel No Pains. 2 more. I go with you and you.
This Scout, he's going to try the exact same thing, try to finish this guy off, hitting on 3s, only getting 1, but we need that 3 to wound. Come on, buddy. We got it, -1.
6-up and 6-up. Right, that guy.
We're going to go with my Warlord now. He's going to be targeting this squad.
This is a separate guy. He's the
that's a
last
separate
guy
guy.
remaining from that squad.
Of course he is. All right, so we'll target this squad then. He's going to be hitting on 2s, re-rolling, and looking for 3s, all at -1, 4 wounds.
All right, 6-up and 1 damage apiece. So 6-up Feel No Pains from the Icon Ward. 4 more. All right, 1, 2, 3, and 4.
The Librarian is going to try and put his attacks into that 4-man squad right over there. He's going to be hitting on 3s and looking for 3s to wound. All at AP -1.
All right, 6-ups and 6-ups. 2 more. I'm going to kill off the grenade launchers.
All right, the Inceptors over here onto my right, they are going to be firing into this squad right here of 10. Hitting on 3s. Looking for 3s to wound. We have 7 wounds at AP2.
All right, they're gonna get 6 ups again. All right, nothing, and these are 1 damage apiece.
1 damage apiece.
All right. 3 survive from the Feel No Pains.
The other squad's gonna try to finish them off by hitting on 3s. And looking for 3s to wound. Oh.
All right, 6 up saves. And 6 up Feel No Pains. Squad is alive with 1.
Okay, all that is next is to fire these 2 bikers. All of their bolter fire is going to go into these 2 guys over here, and then their plasma guns are going to go into this green guy right over there. Correction, not this green guy, but this green. Do I want to go after this green guy? Yeah, you know what? We'll go after this green guy instead, because we got the range. So starting with the bolter fire, hitting on 3s, and looking for 3s to wound.
Saves. And bolter, so 6 up Feel No Pains.
Yep.
All right, squad is gone.
And then the 2 plasmas, no need to supercharge. Nothing. All right, we're gonna go right into the charge phase with my Warlord. I'm gonna spend 1 command point for Fierce Rivalries. I'm allowed to roll 3d6 and choose or discard 1 of the dice. So with that said, I'm going to choose some of my targets now for my charges. I'm going to declare, I'm going to be targeting this gentleman caller right over here, the Jackal on bike, and I'm also going to target this big squad right over here. You cannot overwatch me with the psychic power, so rolling 3d6, and I get to add +2 to my movement also because of the psychic power. Huh, well, it's okay. Getting a 4. Do I want to spend a command point and re-roll one of these? You gotta be kidding me. You know what, I get a 6 inches.
Yeah.
So I'm not gonna spend a command point because he just measured it. 6 inches, goes ahead and grabs me all 3 units. So bang, just like that. All right, so for Tragoran Storm, I get an extra D3 attacks with my Thunderhammer. So I rolled a 6, I'll get an extra 3 attacks, and for Shock Assault, he will have 8 attacks with his Thunderhammer. Alright, so the way I'm going to be splitting up my 8 attacks is I'm going to be putting 4 attacks onto this guy right over here, and then another 4 attacks onto the Jackal character. So let's start with the Jackal.
I want to heroically intervene. Where?
Yeah, we are actually within range.
So there.
That sounds cool to me. So, still thing, starting with the Jackal, hitting on 3s because of my Thunderhammer, re-rolling everything, cool, and then looking for 2s to wound. So we have 3 at -3 AP.
Alright, so he gets a 6 up invuln, and 2 attempts to pass off onto the other squad.
What are you passing them off on?
This is with Unquestioning Loyalty. So every time that a Genestealer Cult character suffers damage, that is upon failing their saving throw, check to see if there's a squad of Genestealer Cults, Cult Infantry, or Brood Brothers within 3 inches of them. If you do, if there are, you can roll a dice on a 4-up. There are ways to get that higher with a certain cult. You can pass off the wounds onto the other squad and kill a model instead. So I've made 2 successful Unquestioning Loyalty tests, so I'll kill 2 models from this squad. And
then his other Thunderhammer attacks that are going to be going into him, hitting on 3s, re-rolling, and then looking for 2s to wound. All of these -3.
Alright, we're looking for 6-ups, and we're looking for 4-ups. Okay. Plink, plink, plink. These. Oh wait, that's part of a different squad. Don't want to do that. 1, 2, 3 guys.
I'm going to go ahead with my bikes, attacking them, hitting on 3s, and 3s to wound. Yeah, we have 3. You have full save.
Alright, I'll be at my 5-up armor, and no feel no pains because they're way over there. So 2 more. Alright, I'm going to start with my Acolyte Icon Ward. He has 4 attacks. He will hit on 2s because he's standing next to a Primus, and he will wound with his Strength 4 on 5s, and you don't care about Rend. All of them.
Alright. 3 up invulnerable. Make them all.
Alright, so that's it. You technically go next with the
the attack bike. I'll have 2 attacks into the
truck, Goliath truck.
Yeah, okay. Hitting on 3s. We have 1, and then looking for 5s. Nothing.
Alright, I'm gonna do my Primus next. He's gonna put 5 attacks into your Warlord. He has a Toxin Injector Claw, and he always hits on 2s. And he'll always wound on 2s because that is not a vehicle. So, or a Titanic unit. So 2s to hit, no rerolls. 2s to wound, 4.
3 up invulnerable save. What's the damage?
1 apiece.
1 apiece. I have 3 command points. I want to save him a little bit, so I'll go ahead and spend 1 more. It doesn't matter, so he'll take 2.
Alright, it was top of round 3. And on a 5-up, I do not gain the extra command point. Alright, 5 attacks with these guys. Hitting on 3s because of the Primus. No rerolls. And we are going to be wounding him on 5. Strength 3 to T5. Just 1.
Naturally.
Oh, no.
Down to 1.
Oh no.
This might have been a bad decision.
Alright, going on to the Jackal Alphys. Sorry, 3 attacks with a close combat weapon for the Jackal Alphys, hitting on base 3 up, but modified to 2 up. So those 3 hit. Strength 3 to T5, so 5s, nothing.
So we're going to go now to the Acolytes attacking the bikes. I'll go ahead and save you trouble for all that damage that you're going to be doing, and the bikes just completely die.
And we're just going to consolidate over into the next squad.
And then we'll have these Intercessors going ahead and piling in to go and fight. So they're going to be hitting on 3s. And looking for 3s to wound.
Alright, 5-up saves. Alright, nothing. Alright, so I'm going to kill off 5 guys. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Going now into the morale phase.
Alright, I've got a few. I'm trying to get dice... trying to get 1 minus rerolling. I don't try to reroll to succeed, and I do not. So that guy is going to flee. Lost 5 guys from this squad, so with leadership 8, that's going to bring them to dice minus 3. They're good. I'm going to auto pass this squad for 2 command points. I've not gained 1 this round, so on a 5-up, I gain 1 back. And I'm gonna lose D6 guys from this squad, from losing 8 with their leadership 8. Just 1. Actually, yep, sorry, I'm thinking of like kill team or something. 1 will still fail.
So with that being the White Scar's turn, we are going to go now into Genestealer Cult, turn 3. So, start of the Genestealer Cult turn, they will go ahead and get 1 victory point for having objective number 4. What would you like to do for your movement?
Yeah, I'm gonna move this guy over. He's gonna move his 2 inches to the edge of the building, and then 4 inches diagonal forward to step on this objective and be within range of this squad. This guy's fine where he is, out of combat. That Magus is fine where he is, out of combat. You're all good. We are going to say that this truck is fine. This truck that's loaded with guys is fine. And let me consider moving this squad, and that'll be the movement phase. Right up to there. Get within range so that the Librarian is the closest model to them. Move up to there. All right, we're going to advance with the Clamavis. He's going to advance an extra 4, so he'll move 5 to the edge, 3 down, and then 1 over. Get out to there. All right, we're going to move out the Magus as well. Move around from there to there, just so that I'm farther away from these guys. All right, this squad is just going to move up and around, stand at the edge of this building, and we're going to take some shots at that Librarian. End of my movement phase, I'm going to spend 1 more command point and generate D6 more models off of this guy. I get 4 back.
Nice.
All right, and I'm going to put the 2 special weapons and the 2 heavy weapons back into the squad. Going to get on with my psychic phase. All right, we're going to attempt to smite. Going to go off on 8.
Ooh, let's see if I can try to stop that. Nope, that does go off.
Would you like the command point reroll?
Oh, buddy. Yeah, I gotta try to stop that.
All right.
Nope, that does kill the Warlord.
Shooting phase, I'm gonna start by targeting the Librarian with the Jackal Alphys, and I'm going to have this squad of 5 shoot everything into him.
Okay.
So we're gonna start with the 2 las cannon equivalents, hitting on 3s. Wounding on 3s. AP 3.
AP 3. 6 up save. Nope.
And that takes him out. Boop. All right, I don't have full line of sight from this squad into these back 3 guys, so I'm gonna put the 2 mining lasers, the 2 grenade launchers, and 2 las guns into this back squad. I'm gonna start with the mining lasers hitting on force. 1 hits, wounding on 3. Theoretically, that is a 5.
Okay. AP, sorry?
AP 3.
AP 3, 6 up. Nope.
All right, D6 damage. Just 2 damage.
So 1 will take a wound.
All right, and 2 shots of crack grenade. Both hits. 6 to 5. Sorry, so 3s. That is a 5, so there's 1 wound.
AP
1.
AP 1. 4 up.
All right.
And make it.
All right, 2 shots of las gun. No. All right, this truck not in combat, did not move. We're gonna put everything from it into this squad. So let's start off with the 4 shots of twin autocannon. Actually, because it's being activated this phase, I will pay 1 command point to make it shoot full ballistic skill, the devoted crew stratagem. So it will be hitting on 4s instead of 5s, 6s. Gotcha. So that makes it 1 hit. Strength 7 to T5, does not wound. 3 shots of heavy stubber, 4s, and wounds on 5s. Just 1.
3 up.
Nothing.
Make it.
All right, and D6 shots from the explosive demolition charges. 4 hits on 4-ups, wounds on 3s, so just 1 AP 3.
And I make it.
All right. There's still a bunch of guys inside, so they are going to shoot into that squad of Inceptors. Inceptors again. Well, not again, but just once the first time, you know what I mean. All right, pull out all of this, and we're going to wound on 5, strength 3 to T5. I've got 4 wounds for you.
3 up. 1 will take a wound, so that is enough to kill this one guy.
All right, I've got this squad of guys. Everyone's gonna shoot over here. It's these. So I've got 2 mining lasers on 4s, 3s, wounds, AP 3, so a 6 up. That is 3 damage.
Enough to kill another guy.
All right, 2 shots of crack grenade. Both hit. 6 to 5, so 3 up to wound. Both wound at AP 1.
4 up.
D3 damage apiece. I should have rolled them. It kills the last guy.
Yeah, because 3 wounds.
All right, so I'm going to declare my 2 snipers. The first one, I'm going to shoot into this squad, hitting on a 2 because he did not move. Strength 4 to T5, so he will wound on a 5. He does. AP 2, D3 damage.
5 up.
He's good. Second, this sniper, shooting straight into that, down into that squad as well, did not move, and he's bladed cog, so hits on a 2. strength 4 to T5, but +1 to wound, so +2 to wound, so 3s and 4 up mortal wounds. That's a mortal wound and a save at AP1.
4 up? Nope, so just, damage.
D3, so kills 1 guy.
I don't want the sergeant to die, so we'll have this guy die.
Alright, 9 guys with hand flamers. Into this squad, I don't know where to roll the number of attacks, right about here seems fine. That was a total of 26, so here's my wounding on 5s. Oh, I see a lot of...
Alright, we have a 3-up saves. Come on, Intercessors! Yeah, that's actually not too bad. I'll just lose 1 guy. Yoink.
Alright, I have the Kellermorph. He's going to shoot his Liberator auto stubs at that squad of Intercessors. Hitting on 2s. Generates 5 additional shots. Hitting on this many. Strength 4 to T5?
Oh, T4.
Oh, T4, got it. The rest of your army's T5, it's confusing. So wounding on 4s. And these are at AP1 with 2 damage apiece.
Okay, so 4-up save. Ooh, that's not that great. So you'll kill 2 Intercessors.
Alright, these mortars are going to lob straight up and straight down into these Space Marine bikers. So they get a total of 13 attacks. So they're going to be hitting on 4s because they did not move. And on 5s. Nothing. Alright, I am going to have this truck declare a charge backwards against these guys. Would you like to Overwatch?
Yeah, sure, we'll go ahead and do that. On 6s, we just have 1. Looking for a 5. AP2.
6 up, nope. 6 up, feel no pain. Oop. And I make it, I do not make it, bleh. It's down to 3 wounds.
And charge distance.
It rolls a lot. So it charges up to those guys. I have to start with my chargers, so I'm going to roll my D3 attacks because it does not have... Okay, it gets 3 attacks. Weapon skill 6 up, nothing. Alright, we're going to move on to the acolytes. I think that, yeah, I'm going to be able to get all of these guys within range, except this guy's going to be out. So that's a total of 8 acolytes in. Alright, so no stratagems being spent here. I'm going to be hitting on 3s, re-rolling 1s. Thankfully. Alright, good. Oh, you're on. Thank you. Sorry. Alright, and strength 4 to T4, so I'm wounding on 4s, and 6s are rends.
Just 1 rend.
Yep, just 1 rend, and 5 saves at AP, 4 saves at AP1, and 1 just goes through.
Alright, so these are going to be at 4 ups, which I make, so this is just going to kill 1 Intercessor. So we'll kill, let's kill this guy.
And then
8 attacks with the knives.
Yes, the Colt. There. So those are going to be all hits. And we're wounding you on 4s again, but these are no AP, so only 2 go through.
3 up. Good. Right, our attack's back, hitting on 3s. And wounding on 3s. Alright, that's all of these.
Alright, just punching, so 5 up armor. Alright, 4 more acolytes, spite it. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep. Alright, this truck is gonna fight. It doesn't. Your attack bike?
Yeah, 2 attacks. Hitting on 3s and 5s. Nothing. Oh, 1?
Alright, 4 up armor. So it loses its last wound. 6 up. It does not. Alright, I'm going to spend 1 command point to make it auto-explode. It is a Goliath truck that is equipped with demolition charges, so I'm going to put D3 mortal wounds on everything. So let's try on the bike. Just 1, and on that squad, I get 2. And my own Goliath truck before I get ahead of myself, just 1, and I feel the pain, so I'm down to 2.
And then the Inceptors with all the shock assault on 3s. And looking for 5s to wound. Just getting 2.
Alright, 4 up armor. He fails both. Does he feel pain? He does. But does he explode? No. Command point reroll.
Okay.
No. So 10 guys inside. All of them live.
The truck is now destroyed, and then the guys pop on out. Morale phase.
Auto pass.
Spend 2 command points.
Yes. Have I gained a command point? I don't have my marker up, so I've spent 2 from over there and 2 here, so 5 ups. Nothing. All right.
All right, that's going to push us right into turn number 4 for the White Scars. We have to go ahead and move these objectives, starting with this one. Getting a 1 and a 5. You get to go ahead and move it.
All right, I'm going to move it back this way. So let me pick up your attack bike and put it to there.
This objective.
Oh, that's big. Straight here. Now I should have more models.
This objective. Getting a 5. So we're just going to have that sent towards me.
All right, do you want to make it so that Kellermorph is outside?
Yeah, we'll just have it go. There, we'll have it go. Whoop, right
He's
there.
Still holding it.
We might be able to take him down.
All right.
Yeah, we'll have him there. And then the last one over here.
All right. Yeah, we're gonna put it right there.
And now, because all of the objectives have been moved, I won't be scoring any of them, unfortunately, because all of these guys are now more. So that is a little bit unfortunate. All right, starting off with the movement phase, we're going to start with these guys over here. They're just going to fly back right to here. These bikes are going to move their 14 right to here. Squad of Intercessors are going to go 6 inches right towards the objective. The Lieutenant's going to follow. All right, we're going to start with these Intercessors going to the shooting phase, trying to target this guy over here, hitting on 3s. And toughness 3.
Yes.
Looking for 3s to wound. So that's going to be 4 of them, AP -2.
All right, he is normally a 5-up save with his lightning reflexes, but because he's bladed cog, he improves his invuln save to a 4-up. So he makes 2. He is still alive with 2 wounds. Easily.
Scouts down here, sending the heavy bolter down range. Hasn't moved, so hitting on 3s and looking for 3s to wound. Getting 1, -1.
All right, he is still at a 4-up invuln, and he's good.
Squad of Intercessors that just moved, they're going to be firing into this squad right over here. So on 3s and looking for 3s to wound. Re-rolling the 1s because Lieutenant. So we have 4 wounds, AP -2.
All right, 6-up invulns. And the Acolyte is here. Let me check the range.
They are just within 6 inches.
So they are going to get their 6-up Feel No Pains. Makes 1, only 3 of them are going to die. 1, 2, and 3.
The Lieutenant will try to finish the guy off, hitting on 3s and looking for 3s to wound. Just getting 1.
All right, 6-up. Nope, and 6-up. Yes.
Okay. All right, the 3 Intercessors with their bolt pistols on 3s and looking for 3s to wound. Getting 2.
All right, bolt pistols are 0 AP and they're in tactical, so these are 5-ups. Nope, 2 more.
Inceptors firing into this squad on 3s and 3s. So it's going to be all of these AP2.
Not that 2. All right, AP2, so they are going to, okay, they just go through because those are Brood Brothers, so 6 die.
The attack bike trying to finish off the squad, everything into it on 3s and 3s, so 2 of them.
All right.
-1.
6-ups. All right.
And then the multi-multa misses. Okay, so then we're going to have this squad over here trying to finish them off, all the bolters into them, and then we'll have the plasma guns firing up into this guy. And we...
he's a character?
Oh yeah, you're right, so I can't. So you know what? Totally forgot about that. He's been annoying all day. So you know what? I would just fire the bolters and the plasma guns, not supercharging. Bolters on 3s. And looking for 3s to wound. That's going to be 3 at -1.
6 ups. Alright, squad's dead.
Heavy bolter into him.
Squad of 2.
And 3s getting 2, -1.
Alright, 6 up, 6 ups. And a 6 up. No, so 1 guy is left in the squad.
The Intercessors over here, they're going to go ahead and declare a charge because we don't have any more shooting to do. And we're going to declare a charge against these Genestealers. Or sorry, not Genestealers, but these guys over here. So their charge distance, getting a total of 5, more than enough. So we're just going to go ahead and try to mop them up and support their brothers. All right, Intercessors going in first. This is going to be all of them, hitting on 3s. And looking for 3s to wound.
5 up armor. Alright, that's going to be the rest of the squad. You did work, guys.
And that's going to be the end of my turn as we now go into Genestealer Cult's turn number 4. So something we did forget to do is the morale check that we need to do on the previous turn, so we're going to go ahead and do that.
Alright, on a 5 or a 6 he runs away, but he can re-roll it. He's good.
At the start of the turn, the Genestealers will go ahead and score 2 victory points. Movement phase, we're going to have the Shooty McShooty face moving up a little bit more.
Yep. Magus
moving 6 inches this way.
Yes.
Having some squads just moving on up forward right to here.
Alright, Jackal Alphys has ridiculous speed, 14. So I'm just gonna move up and around.
And the other 2 characters just moved along with the rest of the horde.
1 command point. Do I get it back on a 5? I do not. D6 guys come back. 5. Psychic phase. Oh, yeah, I put those guys there. Psychic phase. Magus is in range to smite. Goes off on 9.
Mm-hmm.
D3 mortal wounds. I get 2 that kills off a biker.
Going to shooting phase now?
Yep, starting with this gunfight. This Kellermorph will take his 6 shots. He will score 5 additional shots. Ah, okay. 7 hits. And he will be wounding you on 5s. Just 1.
AP 1?
Yep.
Oh,
right, 2 damage.
2 damage, so that's going to kill another guy.
Alright, we're going to have the sniper shoot at the squad with fly. He's going to hit on a 2-up. No, last command point. It's important to kill them, so I will command point reroll it. Do I get it back? I do. And I will hit him on a 2-up. That's a 3.
Okay.
I wound you on a 3-up, and a 4+ is a mortal wound.
Getting
okay.
a 1.
Mortar squad is going to shoot over. It gets 10 shots. 4s. And it will wound on 5s. Getting 4.
4 wounds. 3-up save. Just gonna enough to kill 1 guy.
Alphys. There's a squad of 5 and a squad of 3.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
What are you thinking?
Alright, the Jackal Alphys will point at this squad of 5. So everyone's going to get +1 to their hit rolls, so we'll all be hitting them on 3s. So first off, Jackal Alphys will shoot at them. He will hit on a 2, hitting, and he will wound with strength 4 on a 4, and a 6 is a mortal wound, and he will fail to wound. Alright, everyone from this squad is going into this squad of 5. So we are going to start with the 2 mining lasers, hitting on 3s. Wounding on 3s. Actually wounding on 2s, because you're Marines. Alright, AP 3.
AP 3, I have a 6-up save. I don't save it.
Alright, I just don't have to roll 1s. Alright, 2 Intercessors dead.
We'll have this guy and this guy dead. Crack grenades.
Crack grenades. We are going to get 1 hit, 3s. wounds, AP1.
4 up. I make it.
All right. All right, and then the 2 guys with las guns, 4 shots, and we're hitting with 1 and wounding on. Nope. All right. This squad of 5 shooting on this now squad of 3, hitting on 3s. So I'm going to start with the 2 mining lasers. No hits. 2 crack grenades. Both hits, 3s. Okay. 1 shot of las gun. Okay. Next squad.
Doing the exact same thing?
Pretty much, yep. All right, everything into that squad of 3 again. Mining lasers, 3s. 3s, 2s. Yeah. 6 ups. All right. 6 ups. 2 damage apiece, so 2 intercessors.
Sergeant and this guy.
All right, 2 crack grenades. 1 will hit. Will not wound. 10 shots with las gun. And I will be wounding you on 5s. Just 2.
Make it.
Yep.
On a 4 up for morale. He could run. Ooh, come on, buddy, come back. Oh, he is running away. All right, so we're just gonna go right away into top of 5. Before I score points, does this objective move? 5 and a 3.
Closer to you.
Yeah, closer to me. This objective over here, 3 and a 6. Where would you like it to go?
So that you are not holding it. So just over there.
Objective number 2.
I got a 6. Further back.
And the one deep inside.
Yeah.
Makes sense. Just based on what is going on right now, I've lost so much, and the fact that Jasper keeps bringing back D6 guys, and it's always those las cannons, coupled with the fact that I don't have the staying power that I used to have before. These were really kind of my hammer stuff. I just don't have the punching power, especially to go through all of this brick stuff right over here. Intercessors, with the 3, they don't have enough, especially with the objectives kind of moving all over the place. Not in my favor anymore. I could have been racking up.
Objective movement has been on my side, especially these past couple of turns.
Yeah, them moving around, not being in my favor has been really hurting me. Because I did have a really big lead for a while, being like 5 or 6 to your 1 or 2. But then you skyrocketed quite a bit. Because now the score right now is 7-5. But like I said, being top of, top of 5, I just don't think that I can come back from this. Seeing how things are right now, even if I just sit here, I don't think that I can win this game at all. So what I'm going to be doing is I'm just going to go ahead and concede the game. I think this is actually the first game that I've lost with the white scars. This might actually be the first one. If we go ahead and take a look at the dead pile, this is everything that I have killed. It has been so brutal and so disheartening the more and more that I kill. Jasper just keeps bringing things on
Look
and
at the
on.
other dead pile.
Yeah, I mean, like the white scar pile is big.
2 bloody games with Vito.
Yeah, like the last game that you had that we had in the vault.
Dark Eldar.
Yeah, that was a bloody game as well. We won't spoil what happened there for those who haven't watched that one. But that was another completely bloody game. I think I had like 4 or 5 models on the board. I think you
versus
had like
3
versus like your 3. Once again, don't want to spoil what happened there. Another bloody game, but yeah. Oh man, I just could not keep up with your volume of model count. You had firepower, I had firepower as well. But once again, I just could not keep up, and the objectives were just not in my favor. So Jasper, my man, yeah, awesome game, dude.
Good game.
Yeah.
The Genestealers are my things.
Yeah, and you play a lot of tournaments as well, right?
I do. I just, a couple weeks ago, I went to Crucible down in Kissimmee or Orlando, Florida, and okay there, but I try. I didn't want to bring the most cutthroat thing that I could, just because that's not fun.
Mm-hmm.
Just wanted to throw in and try some trucks out. Not running any of the one Magus in the garbage battalion just so I can vect a stratagem. Just wanted to run all bladed cog and see how it goes.
Yeah. This was like I said, second time playing against the Genestealers, and I have yet to beat them. There was actually times where I'm like, okay, I think I got this. But even when you brought in your second wave, I'm like, oh man, this is tough. And then there's other times I'm like, okay, I think now I got this, but yeah, some bad rolls here and there, and then the objectives moving around. This will kind of cemented, I think, my defeat. So everyone, thank you so much for watching this bat rep. Both Jasper and I hope that you enjoyed it, and we hope to see you next time. So as always, happy wargaming, folks.